Hi and welcome to Robens. Here I'm going to give you some information on our range of extra-light tents. The tent that we're using here is our Zelos, but what I talk about can go for the rest of the tents in the collection as well. So I just want to start off by talking about the Flysheet that we're using here. This is our Hydrotex XTL, which is a 100% ripstop nylon. It's 20 denier and it's been siliconized on the outside. It's PU coated on the inside and it has a hydrostatic head of 2000 millimeters. So just bear in mind that mainland Europe, for something to be waterproof, has to be at least 1000 millimeters, and in the UK it needs to be at least 1500 millimeters. So at 2000 millimeters you can be confident to let your customers know that this is completely waterproof. It's also been treated as well to make sure that it's fire retardant, and with the siliconized finish on the outside you'll find that it will stay waterproof for a good long time because it won't degrade anywhere near as quickly under UV light, so sunlight. All of the frames that we use in the collection are used with the DAC Featherlight alloy poles. So obviously these are really good quality branded poles, and what you will find is that they're nice and lightweight, but they're still very, very strong, and they've also been anodized as well, just to make sure that they're not going to corrode. So with us using the DAC Featherlight poles, you'll also find that a lot of the components that we use on the tent are also DAC branded as well. So if I just point out some of these, we're using the swivel hub point here, just for quick and easy attachment of the Flysheet. This just slides into position like so. We're also using the twist clip hooks here, which you can see are really simple and easy to attach and undo. And you'll also find that we use the DAC ball cap points as well here, which just you can see are really easy just to pop out of position and also into position as well. You will find that all of the Guylines in the collection are always going to be the Robens red Guylines, so hopefully they should be a little bit more visible. And you'll also just find that we use our storm guard system here, which just is where we wrap the webbing around the pole before pulling out the Guylines. And what this does is it just pulls the whole Flysheet against the frame of the tent, making sure that these are going to be really stable, even in high wind conditions. We have lots of different ventilation options on all of the tents, and just here we'll show you one of the variations that we have. So you can see here that we just have an opening here which goes through to a mesh panel on the inner tent. And a great feature here is that this can actually be opened or closed from the inner tent just by opening up the zip from the inside. So obviously then you can just close this down and then zip it closed from the inside as well as the outside. Each of the Guylines have their own retainers, so what the customers can do when they're packing away the tent is just wrap up the Guylines in their hands and pop them in here and secure them in place so that the next time they come to take out the tent they don't have a big tangled mess of Guylines that they have to undo. You can also see just here that we also have adjustable pegging points, so when the tent is pegged out we can fasten this up like so and get a real secure fastening to the ground. All of the inner tents are 30 denier ripstop polyester, which ensures that they're breathable. And the ground sheets that we're using are 40 denier ripstop polyester, which have been PU coated, and then we've sealed all the seams, and this gives the ground sheet a hydrostatic head of 5000 millimeters. Some of the features here, you can see that we have this handy storage pocket for the doors of the inner tents, so when they're opened up you can just roll these back and pop them in here. And all of the doors also feature mesh paneling, which can be opened as we have done here, again to create great ventilation within the tent as well. You'll also find that we have some small storage pockets, great for smaller personal possessions. And then running across the top of the tents, you'll always find that we have a gear rope in position as well. So that's all the information that I can give you on the range of extra light tents from Robens. I hope you found that useful, and thanks very much for watching.